This week on Growler Garage, we are doing the final round of our International World Championship of Beer Taste Test. I've got Ashley again. I got Ashley again as my co-host.
Hey.
Matt's on the ones and twos again.
Hello.
And then we got Alyssa as our beer girl yet again. So this week we are doing the beers we've probably been looking forward to the most, which is the bootleggers. See, this is like the wild card round. So these are ones that didn't really have anywhere to be stuck in with the rest of us. We got a bootleggers. I think it's the Palomino Pale Ale. We got the Carl Strauss Red Trolley.
Yeah, Red Trolley.
We got Asahi, and then we've got Moosehead. What? Ashley, why are you pointing an energy drink at people?
Matt, is that yours?
Yeah.
That's great. At least put the label towards the camera, please. Speed Energy, available here at Red 6 Race Gear. So let's get started with some beer, huh?
Yep.
I got those set out the side for you over there. Thank you, Alyssa. So this week we are bringing back a fan favorite. Wait, you forgot our cups. Oh, you're still walking away. Bring back a fan favorite, a Ashley dislike, called 5 Wide. So you guys remember this from a few weeks ago?
Oh, no.
We are picking the top 5 draft picks, if you will, for this week. It's going to be uses for rubber. You guys will vote on who did it. Last time we did this, we all tied.
Yep.
Did we really?
Across the board. Yep.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Sean.
We all tied with the same number of votes, so there was no winner. So the prize rolls through this week. There's no prize. And Ashley, why don't you start?
Yay. Okay, perfect.
Uses for rubber. Can you note these down?
Uses for rubber.
Uses for rubber. One
number
pick.
1 for me is going to be rubber bands.
Rubber bands. That's
good for holding your hair, your money, whatever you want.
You do not put your hair in a rubber band.
Only if there's no other option. But
Doesn't
also
that make you
in
lose
regular
your hair?
Yeah, it yanks them out. But if you have a regular hairband, what do you think is wrapped in that cloth? A rubber band.
Does that count as rubber bands?
Yes, it counts as a rubber band.
Okay, a banded piece of rubber.
Also, again, hold your stacks of money.
Who has that?
Not me.
Yeah, we got that YouTube money rolling in.
Thank you, sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah, rubber bands.
Hey, Ashley, you want to grab your beer, you freaking rude ass bitch?
Thank you.
Jesus.
Today on this episode, Ashley quits this fucking whole thing.
You still haven't technically been hired. So.
Yeah, that's true. You're still auditioning.
I quit my audition.
Clink. Today, Garage actually walks out of the interview. Ew.
Wait, can you list off what we're working with here again?
He's doing it, but I can do it too.
Because did we do that?
Yeah.
I didn't actually write down.
All I
what
was
any of
thinking
them
was
are.
Chinese food. So.
What was the choices?
Matt, let's rate this one, and then we'll get back to the 5 Wide. Rating, I'm gonna give this one like a 4. That's
Read me the list again.
Doesn't matter. I'm not reading it because it doesn't matter. What's it taste like?
I'd say 4. I'm gonna
4.
concur.
Surprised by that. I thought you'd hate this one.
I'm gonna say 3.
It's strongly okay.
It's
3.
like a shitty beer mixed with like potpourri.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's got to be a Asahi, right? Is that the Asahi? No.
What are the choices again?
Yeah.
Moosehead, Asahi, Bootleggers,
That's
and Carl Strauss.
Moosehead.
Carl
100%.
Strauss.
Is it the Moosehead?
It's the orange one. What? Did you just list a color? No, I don't know the name.
Oh, was it in the can?
Yeah.
That's I think that's the Bootleggers. No, that's the Golden Road. Wait, hold up.
Excuse me.
Where did a Golden Road come from?
Uh-oh.
Hey, keep it together, guys. Keep it
We
together.
had an extra beer show up. Okay.
Wait, we have an extra beer?
Mystery beer.
What are we drinking?
What is it, Alyssa?
It's the Golden Road Lager. Where did that even come from?
Golden Road.
Where did that come from? Who bought that?
I did. You told me to get Golden Road.
Did you just forget to write one of the beers down?
Yes.
It's not that funny. Calm down.
This week on Growler Garage,
Patrick loses his shit.
Patrick forgets his own show.
Luckily, it's the right round for it.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
It's a lager. Yeah.
I, entertain the kids because I think I'm missing a beer out there.
So
Dear
it's going to be
God.
a five beer round.
Okay, so this is
The Canadian one.
moose knuckle. Why does that sound
Moose
oddly
head.
sexual?
Because it is. It's the male version of a camel toe.
No, so whatever this is, it definitely, if I had to, I don't know, describe it, is like a cheap, shitty beer mixed with potpourri. Like they just let it sit in there and soak.
Strongly okay.
Yeah. It's just all right, but like I don't like it at the same time.
Yeah. Which one did we forget?
I would take a butt over this.
Yeah.
I would take a butt over this, which I think I gave the butt a 5 a couple episodes ago. Pretty sure.
Sounds about right.
Pretty sure it was a 5. Middle of the road.
I don't remember.
I don't know. But yeah, I would rate this below a bud, but above like a
That's hilarious. to me.
Heineken.
Good job, Pat.
Golden Road.
He's not that drunk.
I'm not actually. Okay, Matt, what's your your first pick for uses
give-
for rubber?
Oh, rubber. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, we're jumping back. So my choice was rubber bands. So
Rubber
don't even
bands.
think
You
about
chose
it.
rubber bands.
O-rings.
O-rings. Oh. Okay. You want to justify that any kind of way, or I mean,
Yeah, give me something
I mean,
to go off.
they
of
did
here.
blow up the Challenger space shuttle, right? A lack thereof of O-rings.
Wow, we make that dark
Sort
and sad.
of. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wasn't Big Bird supposed to be on that?
What?
I'm pretty sure I've read that something. They were going to do a publicity stunt and put Big Bird on the Challenger.
I don't know about
That
that.
would have been pretty comedy.
I don't know where you're getting. That sounds like something you just read on Reddit one time, and we're like, yeah, that seems right.
Well, yeah. Okay, O-rings. All right, I'll accept that. I'm going for uses of rubber. I am going with
Hurry up.
bullets.
Bullets.
There's rubber and bullets?
No, rubber bullets.
Rubber bullets.
So non-lethal rounds.
Less lethal.
Less lethal, you're right. Because they can still freaking kill you.
Shoot somebody in the eye with a rubber bullet, they're still going to die.
So why rubber bullets, though?
Because it's
Of
a
all
use
the
for
uses
rubber.
for rubber.
It's less lethal. I'm a fan of shooting things. I'm not a fan of killing things.
Wow.
Yeah. Deep.
You're such a sensitive soul.
I know. Tell your
Okay,
friends.
are you starting the next round or what? No. No.
No, so I get to go twice because that's how the snake draft works.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking
Yeah,
you.
so I start the next round. So I'm going to go with rubber feet on furniture.
Interesting.
Because think about it. You have the nice hardwood floor. You need to
Usually
not...
those are plastic.
No, rubber feet. I said, not plastic feet.
I know. I'm saying usually those
No,
are
I don't want the
plastic.
ones that slide. I want the ones that grip.
Grip.
Right.
So, like,
of
think
all
of-
the uses for rubber, we're choosing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man. It,
All right,
come
moving on.
Sure.
Matt,
no,
Matt,
no,
save
no,
us.
no,
Matt,
we're not
save
moving
us.
on.
That's fine.
No. You got a hardwood floor and you sit down
No, I
and
get
it's
it.
got plastic feet.
I
What's
get
it going to do? It's going to slide away.
No, I get it. I see
Rubber feet, it's going to stick.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Thank you. Thank you, producer
I don't
Matt.
think it's an actual product, but
It would. I'm pissed.
Okay, Matt, save us.
gloves.
You fuck.
Rubber gloves like what doctors wear?
Yep. Or mechanics,
Yeah, there's so many.
Those are latex.
You
which is a
shit.
type of rubber.
That's what I wanted to say.
You're a type of rubber.
Also tattoo artists.
Fair.
Sanitary.
Okay, I'll take it. Crashly?
Prosthetics.
Prosthetics?
Yeah.
In what regard?
Like, I'm an amputee and I need a prosthetic.
Isn't that plastic?
Those aren't made of rubber.
There's
They're made of,
rubber
like,
in those.
Metal
I
and shit
Googled
now.
it, so
They're
don't
way
even.
like more advanced than just being a rubber frickin' dangling thing
Sometimes
now.
there's.
Hey, maybe you got a rubber fist.
Yeah, if you can say rubber furniture feet, I can say prosthetics.
Mine's a real thing. Go again.
Okay, so
all you had, isn't it?
prosthetics. So I have rubber bands, prosthetics, and my third choice is going to be chew toys for your doggy.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
Yeah, they need something to play with.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's not like, I don't know, tearing up your clothes.
Weather stripping
That's
in your car.
Oh, okay.
So like the crap that goes around your windows
Yeah.
and your doors.
Window edging type
Yeah.
door edging. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Man, I feel like I'm kind of getting wrecked here.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the full 9 then. I'm gonna go with quote unquote artificial appendages.
Pretty
doesn't-
sure that-
doesn't count. She said prosthetics.
That's-
No, I'm not talking about a prosthetic. I'm talking about a certain piece of somebody's anatomy that somebody might use for.
That's
So you're
not
talking
an
about a dildo.
That's not
He's
an
talking about a
artificial
dildo.
appendage.
Oh, it is though.
It's a
He's
marital
talking about
aid.
a dildo.
A marital aid. Okay, let's go with marital aid. Thank you. Marital aid. That's different than what you said. It's not an arm. Well, I mean, I guess it could be, but it's for an entirely different, it's a different use entirely.
So I'm putting dildo.
Marital aid, and then I've also got one more. I'm going to go with
God.
a pencil eraser.
Ooh.
You know, I thought those had rubber in them.
They're all rubber.
All right.
Matt,
I use pencils.
Matthew?
I'm not a child.
Shoe soles.
I'm using a pencil right now, you bitch.
I know.
How do you spell soul?
SOLE.
No, I think it's SUL.
No.
Depends what soul you're talking about, you
The
shit.
soul's not a real
at
thing.
least
It's
it-
something that's made up like the
least there's a
Boogeyman or
car.
Michael Jackson.
I was
At least
gonna say,
there's
is that a
car right
truck?
outside the studio.
Yeah, it's a Ram 2500 diesel. I can tell by the way it is. You want to go double check?
No.
Because I bet you it
I
is.
said at least there's one out there that's bleeding into our podcast.
Yeah.
Please don't
Look.
call them marital aid. That
Already
kills
did.
me.
Marital
The
aid.
soul is something that's made up to scare children, like the Boogeyman or Michael Jackson.
SOUL.
What?
SOLES.
SOUL.
Souls.
The
What-
shoes are SOL.
No, it's spelled the same because
No.
No, it is because it's designed to be
Listen,
a
Webster.
simile.
Listen, Webster.
It's designed to be a simile because it's like you're walking on your soul. That's why they're called your shoe soles.
Yeah, but they're not spelled the same.
No, it is because it's a metaphor. Because it's designed to. That's why they call it your soul. It's because it's the bottom of you. That's your basics. It's your building blocks.
You're basic.
Of your
Let's move
body.
on.
So they spell
Soul.
it the same.
SOLE. The undersurface of a person's foot.
Wait, how do you spell that?
Like I said, you're basic. Let's move on.
Soul. SOLE is sometimes confused with soul. SOUL.
I'm telling you, it's a metaphor. Because you're walking on your soul because it's the basis.
we move
it's the
on?
basis of your human being.
Ashley,
Dear
what do you
God.
have next?
Dear
I'm
God.
ready.
Am I next?
Yes.
You have to.
Bottles.
Rubber bottles?
Bottles.
What the hell?
That's
Right?
plastic, not rubber.
That's plastic?
What's a rubber bottle?
Shit. Okay, birth control devices. It is in some birth control devices like IUDs.
Okay. IUD.
Devices.
Those are pretty important if you
and
don't
your
want
fifth.
children.
And your fifth one.
And my fifth one?
Such as IUDs and
Other birth
what do they
control
call the
devices.
thing that's like the up in the hoo
The
ha?
O-ring?
No, O-ring. Jesus.
Isn't that what it's called?
I said O-rings.
What's It's like a dam.
A dental dam?
I don't know
I don't
why
think
they
those are
call it-
rubber.
I don't know why they call it that, but yes, that's what
It's what it's called a. It doesn't have a name.
It's the ring, the
No, that's different. It's Nuva ring.
new ring. That's what. Why did he say O-ring?
Thinking of like the thing that you. God damn it! I don't know what it's called. Go
Quit
move on.
tapping your pencil.
Shut up.
He's annoying,
What's your
right?
fifth one?
Rain boots, I guess.
Rain boots.
I had something more exciting, but rain boots are practical
Very well.
if you live in an area that is generally wet.
I like to live my life where it's wet.
I'm gonna stick with that one.
All right.
Matt. last
Garden hose.
Ooh. Garden hose. HOES.
I live in an apartment,
Yeah,
so I don't
HOSE.
identify.
Oh, I thought you were talking. Never mind. That's good. I mean, yeah, hose are important to life. I think.
I've got hose.
There's nothing I like to do more than get down and dirty with my hose.
Area codes. Right?
To water my rose.
Okay.
Sorry. Patrick?
I'm going to go with the grippy pieces of rubber that they put on the inside of racing gloves so that you can grip the steering wheel.
Huh.
Racing glove.
If you can't provide a name, does it count?
Yes.
So adhesive. It's like an adhesive.
No, it's the
Race
grippy
glove
bit.
grips.
Yeah, I know what that.
Race
So it's like a
glove
rubber film?
grips.
Yeah. So that's 5 each. So
Sure.
what did we
Five
miss?
each.
We missed. I got vacuum plugs, like on your carburetor.
I also had
Vacuum
latex bodysuits.
Hey, those are good.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
That's the one I
Okay.
left out.
Yeah, you
It's a
should have
good
gone
one.
with that one. Aren't
I
those usually
know.
PVC though?
Don't know. Don't
No,
know.
they're latex.
Like-
Allegedly.
I think they're PVC.
Allegedly. I don't know for personal
What else we
experience.
missed? We missed rubber grommets.
Grommets, yeah.
Grommets.
There's so many things.
Cylinder head gaskets?
I don't think those are rubber.
No, those are copper.
valve cover gaskets.
Valve
can be
cover
rubber,
gaskets, yeah.
Oil pan gaskets. Yeah, gaskets in general. I think.
I think
we
there's
missed.
some big things we're missing here.
Nice. Like, I got nothing. I don't know. I think that's about it.
Moving on.
Well, I mean,
Should we go for our next beer?
yeah, I think we should get the next beer going.
For
I mean, you
sure.
did say birth control devices, but no, I mean, you handled that, such as IUD specifically.
Mhm.
Yeah. We didn't miss anything there.
I mean, I'm sure among other
Just pause it. What?
things.
No, just go on.
What?
Keep going. Keep going.
You were calling T for time to leave.
No. It's capital T for time to leave.
T for time to eat Chinese
And
food.
I mean, God, rubber really isn't used for anything in a car except for hoses and vacuum plugs. Thank you. Right?
Wait.
I mean, everything in a car is metal, right? Because we drive American cars.
Right.
There's no rubber in a car.
Am I missing something here?
No, I mean, what's rubber in a car besides? No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Yeah, I think that's it.
No, that's it. Yeah, let's move on.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, I said weather stripping. Oh, hoses. Like
Yeah.
radiator
Yeah,
hoses.
like heater hose.
Sure, yeah.
Radiator
Yeah, but
hose.
I think that falls in the category of hose.
Well, I said
In-
garden hose.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I was saying I
well,
like to get down and
You
dirty
were
with my
oddly
hoe in the garden.
specific.
That's a joke from Home Improvement, I'll have you know.
That's before my time. I mean, like I watched
You never
it.
watched, like,
Yeah, I watched it with
Oh,
Tim.
Home
What's his
Improvement.
so they
face
had
or
an
whatever?
episode
Tim Allen.
where Al walks up during tool time, and he has like a garden hoe, and he smacks it down on the ground. He's all proud of himself. He goes, there's nothing I like more than getting down and dirty with my hoe. That really happened on that children's show. Well, I guess it was a
That
family
wasn't a
show.
children's
It was a
show.
family. It was definitely
It's a
children
regular,
adjacent.
like,
Was the hoe that he had a Bimford 6100?
No, it was not. God, if I ever make any money at this, thank you. I should create a line of power tools just called Binford. It's probably trademarked.
Sure.
Maybe Bimford.
Thank you.
Would you like any beer girl? You good? Okay. So let's try. Ooh, this one's nice and cloudy. I like this.
Yeah.
it looks
see
very
too.
similar to the Sam Adams
Smells lovely.
in that it's a little bit more like of a caramel color.
What's nice is that if I look
a little
through
cloudy.
this at you, I can't see you.
Hi, my name's Patrick. I'm a fucking asshole.
Oh,
Hi, Patrick. Nice to meet you.
Savage.
My name's Ashley, and I suck butt.
savage.
Get out of here. Leave my pencil out of this. You don't even. No, you're gonna ruin it.
Gonna run it. She's gonna break your pinky.
If you're watching, no.
This week on Growler Garage.
If you're listening on audio, I have a mechanical pencil on the desk, and she just put all the lead out and then broke it
You fucking
in
deserve
a
it.
fit of rage.
Rid of Fellas Shage.
Fucking cheers, anyways, because I'm not some sort of buffoon that doesn't still cheers. That's a goddamn good beer.
Isn't it,
God
though?
Damn it.
What were our choices again?
That is good.
Well, it doesn't matter what our choices are. These are blind taste tests.
This week on Growler Garage, Matt forgets what all the beers are.
Fuck, that's good. I'm gonna give that.
Part 2, Ashley forgets the beers as well.
I'm gonna give that an 8.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
I wouldn't give it
good.
an 8.
It's good beer.
I'm going with a 7.
Okay.
I liked the what was it?
What?
The Sunset Wheat
Leave
more
my
than
pencil
this.
alone.
What did you give it?
She
I
doesn't.
haven't given it yet. I like the Sunset Wheat more than I like this.
No. Nobody
That's not
gives a
this
shit.
round.
I know, but I'm
You
talking
can't-
an episode or 2
You
ago.
can't let that play into your decision.
Come back to me.
No, what we already have. We've
You're
already all
the
given
only
our
one
order.
left.
That for sure.
Oh, you
cut
gave
out
your
on the
rating?
audio.
Yeah.
You gave your rating?
Yeah, bro.
6.
All right.
It's a
And-
little too much for
8,
me.
7, 6.
It's too strong.
8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9.
What beer was this?
Bootleggers.
Bootleggers
wait.
never lets me down.
Bootleggers.
Bootleggers.
Loot beggars.
Let me.
I would order this at a bar. 100%. Especially if I wanted to get drunk. This tastes like it could get me drunk.
Why would you order a beer if you didn't want to get drunk? Why would
Well,
you?
it's like some days I'm going to order a double IPA over a fucking amber.
It's called a dippa.
Stupid.
Is it though?
Yeah, it's called a dippa.
You're so the worst.
Can we type this in ASCII code?
Nobody calls it that.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Stop. You said that twice on that one podcast that one time.
You
It's
probably call
funny.
it a GIF too.
It's a GIF. It's
It is a
graphic
GIF.
interface.
Jif is a peanut butter.
Why are you rubbing your thighs when you say that?
It itched.
Because she likes peanut butter.
Evidently, someone should probably unlock the front door because our food's probably he's gonna like knock real quietly and then just walk away.
No, not on my watch.
Yeah, that was a good beer. I'm enjoying this one very much so.
It's good.
Strong.
It's definitely good.
Not my favorite, but good.
You're wrong.
It's just there's too much aroma. There's so much going on.
There's too much aroma.
I think you can overcomplicate a beer.
You must be impossible to date. Like, I don't know. There's a lot going on here. A little bit too much fur. A little bit not enough boots.
Fur?
Yeah.
Did we just hop into like a Flow Rida song? Boots and fur.
Yeah. Like, I just feel like you would be
You know
really
what?
judgmental all
No.
the time of
You
these
know
poor
what I
men.
No,
like-
my thing with this beer is I think it's overcomplicated, and I like to keep it simple sometimes. Stop laughing
Collaborate and listen.
at me. Ice is back
That
with
was
a
her
brand
slapping
new
you.
addition, invention.
This beer's great, and I won't take this blasphemy on my show anymore.
You know, something grabs a hold of me tightly, flows like a harpoon, daily and nightly.
I don't know about that sound effect. Don't you have bees on there?
No, I have a
Bees?
I have a vuvuzela.
Is that the one that
Sounds
sounds like
like
bees?
bees.
Okay, my point is,
That's bees.
I think certain beers do too much. I think some beers get out of hand, and this is on the border of might be getting there.
Look, one in the hand is worth two in the bush.
What?
That's what they say. That's a phrase.
Can you explain to me?
Yeah, one guaranteed thing is
Son of duck.
it's a thing about birds. I think one thing that's
Birds.
for sure is better than two things that are maybe. Like, you don't give up one bird in your hand for two that are in the bush. I think is what it says.
What do you have against Bush?
Oh, nothing. Believe me. Nobody knows Bush better than me. Bush beer. Those are great commercials, by the way, right? Are we all agreed on Bush commercials being lit? Lit AF?
You're too old to say lit, Patrick.
Fam.
You're
gonna-
too old to say
I'm
fam,
gonna
Patrick.
yeet you against the door. No.
He just threw that at you.
you. No.
You just failed.
I'm gonna push the one that says sloth yell.
Do it.
Yes.
Let's hear Sloth yell.
All right.
That's not a sloth.
What? Oh, God. Okay.
There's no way.
Let's finish these beers, huh?
Bitch, what?
Bitch, what?
Okay, this soundboard sucks. Make it stop, please. Okay. So we still got Carl Strauss. What are you doing to that beer?
I'm letting the aromas out.
It's not a wine.
You don't have to let it breathe. Did she just
She
spill it?
spilled beer all over herself. Now you have to buy that jacket.
This week on
It's
Growler
not
Garage.
on the jacket,
I see one
but I
drop
was
on
gonna
it.
buy it anyways.
Good.
This week on Growler Garage, Ashley gets sloppy.
That's why we call her Slopsley.
Nobody calls me that.
I do. I call you that.
We do
I was
now.
being dramatic, and then it didn't
worked.
pay off.
No, it. No, I'm satisfied by the humor on this episode. It's Can you stop that? It looks probably very strange on camera. She's just vigorously rubbing her thigh through her jeans, I assume.
Should we move
If
on to
somebody
the
would
next?
finish her beer.
I just don't. It's too aroma-y.
That's not a thing.
Flowery.
A flower.
Hoppy.
Stop with the crickets. It makes us look bad.
Well, I mean, we're not good.
Because you keep saying we're not good. You got to breathe it into existence.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I just am not a fan.
Go Growler Garage.
Thank you for my next bit. God, I didn't write enough material for this. Okay, you're getting sloppy with the soundboard, and it's just a little much.
I don't know
All
what
right.
you're talking about.
Let's just bring it down a couple notches. I feel
So
like it was
apparently
good.
everybody else is sloppy except Patrick.
Evidently, that's the case, which is a first for me. I feel like the soundboard was good the last couple episodes, and I feel like you're overdoing it now.
All right. Well.
It's becoming morning radio.
This has become awkward for our audience.
No, it hasn't. I'm going to do an emergency checkers and wreckers here.
I wasn't prepared for this.
Is there a siren on there? Because it's an emergency? Just not, huh?
Woo, woo.
Well, yeah.
Perfect. Emergency checkers or wreckers here. So I've got a wreckers for this week, and that is K-Rock radio station.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, I'm interested.
So K-Rock a couple weeks ago announced that Bean of Kevin and Bean is leaving the show at the end of the year,
Wow.
which is way overdue. So I used to be a really avid Kevin and Bean listener. Loved
Never
that
liked them.
show. Thank you. And it's gone awful the last couple years.
Really,
Just
I haven't listened to radio.
It's
in
just
the longest time.
been terrible. And to be fair, Bean's been a lot of it. Like, he sucks. Straight up, he sucks now. Like, I think he
phoned
stopped
it
giving a
in.
shit.
Yeah.
And so he's crappy, and like they fired Ralph, and that was dumb. And the thing with Lisa, a lot of people got pissed about, but whatever. If you don't
Lisa?
listen to K-Rock,
Like now on KLOS 95.5, Lisa?
She was on
I
K-Rock.
love her, actually. And that's the only station I listen to is 95.5.
yeah, like she's cool. Like that got overblown. So if you're not in SoCal, like you're probably not understand what's going on. But it's local radio stations and a bunch of beef. K-Rock's pretty well known, though. I feel like I think
Yeah, but I honestly
Kate-
tried to listen to them and couldn't get into
it's
it.
not like it used to be. Like they do a bit every. The only thing I listen to on them anymore is they do a bit every Christmas time with Jimmy Kimmel, where he comes on as Santa Carl, where he's Carl Malone of the Utah Jazz,
Carl Malone.
where he eats squirrels, and they take calls from children, and where they ask what they want for Christmas, and he just berates them, and it is really good listening. It's really
so
really
sad.
funny. That's the only part of that Kevin and Me show that I listen to anymore. But
Yeah,
it's
because you used to be like an avid.
I'm a big fan. I mean, they did that whole bit where
never
people would fall
was.
down the stairs and die. That was pretty funny.
Awkward, okay. That's when the crickets would have been great.
No, it's late. Too late now.
No.
But no, they're wreckers because rest in peace, Kevin.
They're
and
just
Bean
hot
show.
garbage.
Yeah, I mean the girl on the show's pretty good. Allie, she's all right. She's a little dramatic, but she's all right. Kevin's
all
Kevin's
about-
always been good. I always like Kevin.
Frosty, Heidi, and Frank on 95.5 KLOS.
No, that show sucks.
I disagree.
You know what? The best thing to listen to in the mornings is Growler Garage on Spotify.
That's right.
I agree.
The second best thing is a little podcast. Granted, so this would be maybe also potentially on the Wreckers is a little podcast I listen to called Pardon My Take. However, it's run by Barstool Sports, which is getting just wrecked on the internet lately.
Really?
Oh yeah. They're very
Barstool or Barstool Sports
Barstool
specifically?
Sports is a brand of
Because
sports.
they have Barstool like everything.
It's all the
on
same.
Instagram and
The
stuff.
guy who owns it is a little bit fucking insane, and he kind of leans into how he's
Was this
kind of
at
like
the Super Bowl?
anti-women. They got kicked out of the Super Bowl
Yeah.
thing. That was pretty funny. Like it sucks because I like that podcast and they're not like weird on that podcast about like women and shit like that, but the rest of the company is pretty fucked. So they're kind of my half wreckers.
Okay, so full Wreckers is Kevin and Bean.
Yeah,
What about Checkers?
I don't think I have a checkers. It was just wreckers.
Wow,
Wreckers are
so you
wreckers.
just want to come in here and shit on someone.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Isn't that what this whole venue is for?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's why it was an emergency wreckers.
Right.
It was red flags
Well-
out, car on the fence.
That concludes our emergency checkers and wreckers.
Thank you.
Cool.
Now let's try this beer.
Clink.
This is Asahi. I'm
It's
calling it.
totally Asahi.
Yep.
Didn't have to taste it. Just smelling it.
Not Anahi. God damn it. Fucking iPad.
I'm
yeah,
not.
it's
It's
fine.
kind of middle of the road.
It's interesting
It's
how we
great
were able to
with
kind of tell
sushi.
this stuff. Yeah.
So good with sushi.
I'm gonna give
God, I
this-
want sushi now.
you guys want to
Right?
go to Korean barbecue
We just ordered Chinese food.
after that? I'm gonna give it a 5. It's fine.
I'll
Yeah.
give it a 5 too.
Yeah.
I think 5's across the board.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That it might fucking transfer. It's fine.
Consistency is key.
Well, it's like height. I'm not a big fan of height, but when you pair it with like some brisket,
Yeah.
oh, it's the best.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like Asahi or Sapporo. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just like a nostalgia thing, like with
If I can
sushi.
get like,
No, I mean,
like
it
a
do-
sashimi plate with this thing.
It's a real thing. Like certain things pair. Like a Coors. Like if you go to like a Texas steakhouse and you get a Coors with your steak, the Coors goes up like 3 points.
Coors pairs well with
With, like a
adolescent
cowboy cut.
shame.
Yeah, well, with like a normal ass. This is a steak, like a boogie
All
board
right, I
of
can-
meat.
No, I'd rather have a bud with
Bored of
with a
meat.
steak.
Oh, what?
A Budweiser.
Well,
with
okay,
a
same
steak.
concept. Though.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
just an American burr.
yeah, I can see
Fair.
that. I can go along with
That's
that.
fair. So yeah, same concept.
Hold on,
Asahi or a Sapporo with some ramen or some sushi. That's disgusting.
fine.
I'm trying to
I'm
save
sorry, I'm trying to
this
cough
moment.
and not die and breathe.
Just keep
But
going.
please continue with your podcast. While I don't die with my podcast.
This podcast is now
This
being taken
this
over.
podcast. is
What
brought
are you
to
going to
by-
call it? Hello Kitty Garage? Is that what you're going to call it?
What?
When I die and you take it over? Hello Kitty.
No.
What's even happening?
No.
What? What? What did I do?
Great.
What beer was
So-
that one? What's that? It was
You have
Asahi,
to say it
yeah.
into the microphone.
Asahi.
Thank you.
That's true. The more women voices we have on the show, the less likely we are to end
ASMR
up
it.
like bars.
ASMR it. Asahi.
Try it again. Try it again.
Do it. Asahi.
Stop it.
It smells like a sushi bar. Like
Hold
I
on.
just want to
Hold
go
on.
eat
Alright,
sushi.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hit me.
I'm so good with this. Yeah.
I don't think it picked up.
Damn it.
Wait, I can probably do it.
This week on Growler Garage, we tell you how pretty you are.
Last time I did that, you shushed me.
Yeah, but it's funnier when I do it.
No one can even see you.
That's the point.
Fam.
That's the point. Okay, this is going off the rails. No more. Stop it.
I hope you all have goosebumps. This week on
So-
Growler Garage.
So,
Yep.
Alyssa can attest to this.
Oh.
Alyssa, what is the thing on the third screen of my soundboard?
Random.
No, but describe it.
Oh, a big red button.
Like how big though?
It's so big.
So on this soundboard app that I have, there's a button for a random sound effect that is half the size of my iPad screen.
Hit it. We already did that one.
We already did that.
Do you want me to hit it again?
Yes, please. Hit it again.
Bowling.
Bowling pins?
Yes.
One more time. Monkey?
That's a monkey.
Chimpanzee.
I feel like somebody should unlock
And-
the door.
but-
The food delivery
So-
man's going to get
I don't.
lost.
I don't even know. Oh wait, it says delivery soon.
Uh-oh. Here, go unlock. It's
Ruh-roh.
It's the
It says soon, not now.
Here,
Chill.
go unlock it.
Chill.
It's fine. It's the
Why don't you have the
She is the
why
Miami
don't you have-
Dolphins.
why don't you have the assistant do it?
I refuse to even touch that.
Somebody go unlock the door.
No, they're literally not even here. Look.
Okay, I'm going to leave these right here. Is that?
And then while she's up,
Why did you just throw my keys?
while
Can
the
you go get my
assistant's up,
keys?
she can start our next round of beer. Slackers.
Hey, why did you throw my keys?
I need more beer.
Why are you?
Are you mad
getting
because it has the dolphins on it?
Don't get up. Don't get up.
You know, I hear
Raider Nation, baby.
You know, I hear Miami has the Dolphins, and I also hear they're the greatest football team. I also heard they take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. It's also alleged that they're in the air, they're on the ground, they're always in control. And I also believe that when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl.
And it was at this point that everybody tuned out of the podcast.
Yeah, and I'm sure they
Oh,
want to
this
listen to the
was the
homeless
point?
Raiders.
This was the point.
This was it.
Okay.
This was the
Yeah,
final
they want
straw.
to. They want to listen to a fan of the homeless Raiders. That's what it is. Oh, let's bring back a coach that's been retired for 15 years, and he can just fire everybody except for Derek fucking Carr.
Hey.
Excuse me, except...
Hey.
Hey, no,
Don't even
we're a
get
sports podcast.
Don't even get me started.
Let's go.
Hey.
What?
Finish your beer.
I will. We're a sports
Yeah, you little
podcast
bitch.
now. Remember when 2 Dolphins receivers literally high-fived on their way into the end zone last year? That was pretty cool.
Remember when you were a little bitch? Yeah, like
I
2
don't.
seconds ago?
I don't think so.
Alyssa thought it was funny.
I don't have an ooh sound effect.
Remember when you guys traded away Khalil Mack?
You're like, oh, I don't have a sound effect for this.
I don't have a good one. Remember when you guys had Khalil Mack and Amari Cooper?
Hey, remember
And you
when I
traded them
told you
both
to
away?
shut the fuck up?
Yeah, you still got Derek Carr, though. And no stadium. No, other people care about sports, you butt fucker.
No, they don't.
Pew.
Not on this show, they don't.
They do.
Raider Nation.
Not when I'm in control.
The homeless Raiders. Hey, at least the A's are still okay, though.
Go sports.
The A's stand for the Athletics, which is a weird
Say
name for
one
a
more
team.
fucking word
go.
about my A's.
Yeah, I'm just saying the Angels in the Outfield's a better movie than Moneyball.
Cut the fucking podcast
No,
now.
roll it. Send it to the police.
I want to beat you.
Your movie has Brad Pitt in it, but ours has...
Do you know anything about... No,
No.
we can't because
can't
I
do
will literally go on a rant.
Let's get some
No.
more beer. It's fine.
No, I lived through that. I was there for those moments.
Brad Pitt sucks.
How fucking dare you, first of all. Secondly, do you know anything about
Doesn't Angels
athletics
in the Outfield have Joseph
history?
Gordon-Levitt in it? I'm pretty sure it does. I think he's the little kid.
I don't know.
When he was a little kid.
Who cares?
I mean, let's be honest. The best baseball movie is Rookie of the Year. I mean, can we all agree on that?
No.
You ever seen Rookie of the Year?
Yes.
Where he like breaks his arm and he becomes he's like 12 years old and he starts pitching fastballs like 100 miles an
It's
hour.
always going to be Moneyball for me because
he
I
plays for the
lived
Minnesota
through
Twins.
it
I
and
don't
I
care.
was there and it's nostalgic for me.
I'm saying separate yourself from it. Rookie of the Year is a better movie.
No.
Yes. He plays for the Minnesota Twins.
I refuse.
He broke the broken freaking
Nope,
arm.
nobody cares. Our mascot's an elephant. His name is Stomper and we're best friends.
We have a monkey. It's called
We
a
used
rally
to have a
monkey,
donkey named Charlie-O.
and he goes to the Disturbed music.
Nobody cares.
Oh,
And the fucking Angels have a monkey.
that's what I just said.
Oh, what's your team then? You're a Dolphins fan, but
We're
what's your
talking
baseball
about
team?
baseball.
Yeah, but what's your baseball team?
I mean, fucking clearly
So you're going to
it's the
fucking
Angels.
Florida to Anaheim?
Yeah, because California didn't have a fucking football team for a long time. I'm not going to become a Chargers fan just because all of a sudden they're here.
Don't care.
There's the Niners and the what?
They're in NorCal. Who cares? Thank you.
Don't
How
care.
dare you?
Yeah, I'm going to be a fan of Jimmy Garoppolo.
5'10", baby. That's enough. Thank you.
Beer gong.
The San Francisco Raiders of Oakland
Fucking enough.
and the Santa Clara 49ers
Stop.
of San Francisco.
Stop
NorCal
it.
sucks.
Matt, help.
He doesn't care.
He's just pressing buttons. That's
I feel
enough.
like he should be leaning into the argument rather than worrying about the fact that it's about sports.
I'm just trying to get it off of the argument because I feel like nobody fucking cares, clearly.
I think they do. People
This
like
is
drama.
Patrick.
Yes. Yeah, that's Pat right there.
The fact that Matt agreed with me. I'm like trying to transition us off of this. He's like, wait,
Sucks to
wait.
Sucks to suck, dude.
Yeah, okay, Dolphins fan.
Uh-huh. Perfect season.
Cares.
Perfect season.
Was it? Were they in the Super Bowl? Did I miss something?
1974, perfect season.
Oh, you're clinging to 1974. At least I have 1989 to hold on to for the A's and the Raiders.
Yeah, and neither of those were perfect seasons, huh?
Regardless, you're annoying. Let's
Okay.
move on.
Dan Marino.
Matt, help.
I got nothing.
Somebody come up with a better...
Go sports.
Chinese
Beer
food is
show.
almost here.
I said
There's that.
1972 the whole time.
Okay,
by
can
the
we
way.
taste this beer? Cheers.
1972.
I hate you, but
Clank.
cheers.
It's fine.
It tastes like water.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Straight up. I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, it's...
Stop.
I'm going to give it a 4 also. It's super whatever.
It's just water. Like this is the what are we on?
I'm
Where
giving it a
this has
3.
got to be the Moosehead.
It's 3.
Has to be the Moosehead.
Canadian equivalent of Coors Light.
Dude, I went to Wisconsin once, which is basically Canada. And
No offense to people from Wisconsin.
no
Or
offense to people
Canada.
from Canada. And they had a beer there called Moose Droll, which they were all.
Oh yeah, Moose Drill's super good.
They were all about this. And I went to the bar at my hotel, which granted, that was a pretty rad bar for a hotel. It was at like a Holiday Inn, and there was like a dive bar in the middle of this Holiday
Nice.
Inn. And they're like, "Oh, get the Moose Droll, get the Moose Droll." So I ordered the Moose Droll, and it sucked.
Can you stop touching the table? That'd be great. Thanks.
Yeah, let me just fuck up the sound.
Dude, all I
I'm
see is
shaking
this
the
thing
sound.
wobbling.
Yeah.
Every time you smack the table.
Do you got a rating for this Moose Droll?
I said 3.
3. Well, somebody go
It's a
pick up
hard
the keys to
3.
unlock the. Oh God.
Alyssa, can you go unlock the door,
Okay.
please?
Did somebody pick up my keys? It's the Dolphins key. Alejandra Laguna C is out for delivery. Do you think
That
that's
was
Do
impressive.
you think that's a? Yeah.
That was
Is that
impressive.
a guy or a girl delivering
That's a
it?
woman.
Alejandra?
Ask her if she wants to be on a podcast.
No, for real.
That'd be funny.
Do it. She's calling.
Oh, answer it on the speaker.
Hello?
Hello, this is Alejandra. Your food, it's here.
Okay, perfect. We'll be right out. We're walking out of the suite right now.
We're sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a sweet.
You're welcome back.
I
Yeah,
love
we can't
Chinese
use
food.
any of that. We have to cut all that out.
Why?
Because it's California.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, she's gonna listen to this and fucking sue us.
I'm just saying it's a two-party state. You have to have consent to record their voice.
Ask her. I'll go ask her. I'll go ask her.
Yeah, come on back.
Bye.
Yeah, say hey, it's for a podcast.
And she's gone.
Yeah, she's gone. Don't eat this on the microphones. Nobody gives a shit. She's not gonna sue us about it because it's not derogatory.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. Can't really use it.
Let's move to Wisconsin and drink Moose Droll.
We had Moose
Wisconsin's-
Droll at my bachelor party.
What?
We had Moose Droll at my bachelor
You
party.
did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
We got it at Costco.
Ugh.
We bought it specifically because it was called Moose Droll. I had no idea what it was.
Wisconsin's the second worst state I've ever been to.
Strong.
It was not.
Okay,
There's nothing.
what's the best bar you've ever been to?
Whatever. The best bar I've ever been to.
Best bar you've ever
Hold
been
silent
to?
on the microphone. Alejandra gave us permission to use her. in
She
the
gave us consent. She's like, oh, yeah, why
Does
not?
she want to be on the podcast?
I didn't ask.
Call her back.
No.
Yeah, dude, call her back. Be like, hey, Alejandro, you want to be on the podcast? We have Tecate and Modelo.
No.
And she doesn't want to be on the podcast now.
But she was like, yeah, I don't care.
Um,
Matt.
yes. The best
Okay.
bar I've ever been to?
Best bar you've ever been to. Ready? Go.
I don't think I've ever been to a bar and been blown away by it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I've been to some breweries. I don't know if that counts.
I think that's a good count.
I'm a fan of, I really like Bottle Logic in Anaheim.
Okay. I've been there.
No particular reason. I just think it's a nice place. The beer's fine. I'm not in love with their beer. I think Bootleggers actually makes better beer. Bootleggers, the problem is it gets really crowded, and they have this giant Jenga, which is really loud and annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never been to like a bar where I've been like, this is, the desert bar we went to is pretty decent.
That place is cool.
But it's only cool because
/X.
it's just /X, and it's only cool because of where it is.
What's a destination bar?
Yeah, because it's like it takes forever to get your food. The line for the beer is long. It's not even that good
It's
of
not
a
even.
deal.
Yeah, it's not necessarily that like.
There's
the
nothing
food is
special
good.
about
It's
it other
like a
than
mediocre burger. The
you
beer's
ride
cold.
your dirt bike to the bar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only cool by coincidence, and I guess
It's
not
because it's a
coincidence.
destination.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be fun to
Ashley.
go there.
So
Do you
I
wanna
have,
buy a
I
dirt
have
bike?
two, and for me, it's like a personal preference. But in Costa Mesa, there's a place called Barley Forge. They actually have that nitro coconut stout that I was
went with you
talking
there
about.
once, I think
I think so, yeah.
there was
but
a
they
really
have,
cool
they have
vintage
games
race
and
car
stuff.
shop across the street.
Yeah, they had a vintage race car shop across the street. But they have good beers. I really love their nitro coconut stout. Food is subpar, but they have free popcorn, I guess. So there's that. There's also a place in Tustin I don't remember the name of. I just call it Pineapple Express. I think it's like Pineapple Hill Grill. It's kind of more of an older crowd. I'd say 40 and up.
Yeah,
But they do
nice.
karaoke every night from 9 o'clock on.
Oh, this place next to your apartment.
Next to where I live, and it's awesome.
mansion,
Like, it's just
your
the people are really nice. The karaoke's fun. People do
I've never
outrageous
been there
stuff.
with you. You're
The
trying to get me
food's
going.
not bad. It's all right.
But there's old people getting down.
But yeah, they'll all talk to you. They'll all get down. They're singing songs of
I have a new
karaoke
answer,
about
actually.
pussy. Yeah,
Oh, what?
straight up, that happened. I have a video somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun.
I have a new answer.
Go ahead.
Okay, where was I? The Applebee's in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. At 10:58 at night.
Applebee's is really on the
this
list.
question went in a much different
It
direction.
it becomes a nightclub at 11 o'clock.
An Applebee's?
And I
Oh my
swear
God.
to God, you've never seen a nightclub this lit in your life. It is unbelievable. Literally, it is a cartoon. Lights drop out of the ceiling, the normal lights turn off.
Nice.
All of a sudden, there are people dancing on tables, and they're drinking beer and ordering mozzarella sticks.
Nice.
I never understood why Applebee's got kind of a bad rap.
In California, they are different. In the Midwest, Applebee's are like, because okay, think about it. You live in Wisconsin, right? There's not going to be like a downtown Fullerton in Wisconsin. There's not a place where you go and there's just clubs everywhere. It's, hey, let's go to the Applebee's, because it turns into a nightclub, and that's all you got.
I have
So-
a
Yes,
strange desire to go to Wisconsin.
It's
now.
something else.
I just want to witness it for myself.
There's every state in the Midwest has kind of like that thing. Like there's a dueling piano bar in Indianapolis that's kind of similar. This
You
is
got
all
one in
coming
Costa
back to me.
Mesa.
There's a place called the Slippery Noodle in Indianapolis, which
Wow.
is something. It's
Nice.
it's definitely something.
Nice.
And it's the Midwest is a whole different animal.
It's true.
It's a whole lot of white people making do with what they got.
I do think people from the Midwest are a lot nicer than people here on
Hey,
the West
fuck
Coast. You're an asshole, and that just proves my point. But
Dare you say I'm not nice?
like, I've met people from Tennessee and Kentucky and Texas and Oklahoma and Kansas, and they're just so nice.
I mean, when I think Tennessee,
I don't really think Midwest when I hear Tennessee.
yeah, I think you're the only 10 I see. I'm talking to Matt, actually.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. You look great.
You want to hear mine, or are we just gonna go? to
Yeah,
the next
go
thing?
for it. No,
Okay.
oh yeah, sorry, producer Matt. I feel like you asked that as a pointed question.
I did.
Is it District Lounge?
It is not.
Thank God.
Although that is where I met my wife, so I do. That place holds a special place in my heart.
Aw, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
sweet.
Yep, she spilled a beer on me.
Oh, love.
Aw. And I digress. There is a place in Savannah, Georgia,
What?
called the Old Pink House.
What?
Pink House?
Pink House.
Pink.
Yes. It is a house that is pink, and it's a restaurant. Anyway, so fun fact about Savannah: it's one of the only cities in the South that wasn't destroyed during the Civil War.
Really?
So this house is from like Civil War era.
Wow.
And there is a bar in the basement of this house. And it's the coolest place I've ever been. It's like all old wood, and the only lights are like candelabras and a fireplace.
Our
Oh
candelabras?
my god.
Candelabras.
Candelabras. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Fuck's a candelabra?
Like those
Shut
stands
the-
that have.
you
a
seen
bunch of
Beauty and the Beast?
yeah.
You know, the Candle Man.
Oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay.
God damn it, Patrick.
Anyways.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's if you've ever been to Savannah, or you're like planning to go to Savannah, like
I
the
wasn't.
old
Pink
Pink House,
House.
the old Pink House.
Go there.
Awesome. Super,
Okay.
super awesome. The
If
bar
I'm gonna
in
go
the
to
basement.
Georgia, I'm gonna go to Dawsonville, so I can go to the bar where they whenever an Elliot wins a race, they ring a bell.
Another fun fact about
Awesome Bill from Dawsonville.
Savannah.
Awesome Chase from the same place.
Right on.
Okay, go ahead.
Another fun fact about Savannah: it's one of the only cities in America besides Las Vegas that you can walk around with a drink.
I don't think that's legal in Las Vegas.
It is.
It is.
Is it really?
Yep. Only on the Strip though.
I thought it was like people thought it was, but
No,
it
it
wasn't
is.
really.
It's legal. Yeah. So Savannah
man.
is there. There's another.
I'm surprised it's not like
one-
New Orleans or
There's another one or
They
two.
let it go in New Orleans.
I'm sure there's plenty of
Yeah,
places
there's
where they
another
let it
one
go.
or two cities that allow it, but Savannah is one of them.
It's really interesting.
So I've got a New Orleans expert that I've been trying to get on the show for weeks, and I'll ask her that when she comes on. Say, hey, are you allowed to?
Is
walk
she
around?"
like from there or something?
No, she calls it her second home. I don't really know the story behind it. That's part of what I wanted to ask her.
Mm-hmm.
Is why do you call it your second home?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if she grew up a little bit there, or if she just has a lot of friends there, or what. But she was just there at a couple weeks ago for what's
Mardi
the thing?
Gras?
Mardi Gras.
That's it.
Yeah.
And she seemed to have a good time.
I think that's kind of the idea with Mardi
Usually,
Gras, right?
Yeah, no, she seemed to have a good time. I saw her
Yeah.
showing up in other people's Instagrams, which was interesting.
Nice.
Like people that are like halfway Instagram famous. I was like, I know you.
That makes sense.
You're my friend. And but she's very busy. 'Cause she's
I
very
actually would
popular.
like to give another bar a shout out. If you're from the Bay Area,
doing shout outs.
Shout
It's TRL
out.
here.
Whatever.
We got Corn at number 9.
So I'm originally from the Bay Area.
C-O-R-N.
I'm originally from the Bay Area. One of my favorite bars to go to in the Bay Area was in San Francisco, is at a place called Cafe Royale. So they did a drunk spelling bee
What?
every Sunday night, I want to say. But they did a drunk spelling bee. So you'd pay, I don't know, $20. You get a wristband.
You have to pay money to be part of the.
Listen though. So you pay $20, you get a wristband. For the amount of time that you stay in the spelling bee, the drunk spelling bee, you keep the wristband on, you get free drinks. So
Okay.
it's all based on, how well you perform, I guess. But it was fun. They'd have you fill out like a card beforehand, like, this is my name, this is what I do, this is my favorite mythological creature, something random like that.
Snorlax.
And so they kind of do like an intro, but it was a drunk spelling bee. Like, drunk spelling bees are actually really fucking fun if you've never done it.
I'm on board. I mean,
I don't know how to
we got-
spell sober, so.
Exactly. So try being drunk and spelling sober and tell me.
Wait,
We got
drunk
one more
and
beer
spelling
than Chinese
sober?
food. So let's hammer this out.
Huh?
We already know,
S-O-B-R-E.
yes.
Sobre.
Sabre?
Sobre.
We already know the last drink is Carl Strauss. It's a red trolley, which we would have guessed that anyways.
It's going to be super obvious.
Yeah.
Obvi.
Obvious.
I do. I think I'll like this one. Gross, dude.
I don't care.
We have Chinese food and I haven't eaten.
Yeah, we're going to. We got one more beer to drink, and then I'm going to sign off for the kids. And then we'll be back next week for the finale. Oh, God. So we've got, in the finale for sure, we've got Budweiser and Sam Adams. We've got Stella and Sunset Wheat. And then we're going to have 2 more here, which we're going to unveil in a minute. Probably the bootleggers,
And
I'm
our
guessing.
mystery beer.
What? And we have the
Mystery
wild card
beer.
mystery beer, which I haven't
I
told
think
you
I
guys about.
know. Because I've watched this
Don't
podcast.
You
Say it.
have not.
You haven't seen one episode.
Thank you. Oh, my goodness gracious.
True.
Is this
Oh,
a
it's so
freaking
dark.
Coca-Cola?
It's so dark.
It's coffee. I actually just got Starbucks.
Oh, black as the ace of spades it was.
No.
Hi, mate.
No. No.
What? It's a Monty Python joke.
Yeah, it was super racist on Monty Python
I'm
joke.
talking about the beer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's pretty dark.
It's dark as hell.
Clink.
I'm more of a light beer
Adios,
fan or
mío.
an amber.
That's
This
really
is
good.
quite the change compared to what we've been drinking.
Do I
pretty good.
have to?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give that. I'm giving it a 7. I like it.
All right.
I
mean,
like
it's
darker.
good.
I like heavy beers though.
Just give me a second
I
because it was
don't.
really shocking.
I'm
after
not
what we've
into
been drinking this whole
stouts.
time.
I'm not into porters.
What the hell's a porter?
Porter?
What? I know that's a beer,
Wait,
but what is it?
porterhouse?
Yeah.
I know what a porterhouse steak is.
They're darker, like
I want a porterhouse.
like a
now.
stout.
But what's a porter drink? I know that's a beer, but I don't know.
I'm not a beer expert.
They're more on the end of
Like, I don't even know the difference
stouts,
between a
like,
lager
they're
and an ale.
darker beer.
They're both like a lager and an ale are interchangeable.
Well,
to me.
this is an ale. It's a dark ale.
What?
This
It's a red though, so
this
get over it.
It's red
it tastes
trolley.
like a wet
it's not a
sock.
Yeah, it is a red. It's called red,
red
trolley.
Well,
'Cause it's
trolleys
red.
are red.
My man,
No.
that's red.
Why does this taste and look like Guinness?
Dork. It's dork.
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 I'm not a fan.
Hey, look at this. #1 result on Google.
I'm gonna
What's
give
the
this a
difference
2.
between a porter and a stout?
What
Can
the
we
hell is a
record
porter?
my
What's
rating?
A stout?
I'm
yeah.
picking it up.
I'm gonna give it a
Pulling it
2
up right
because
now.
it tastes like wet socks.
Oh God. Wet socks.
This is
I don't like dark
TLDR.
beers typically, and this doesn't do it for me.
TLDR.
It tastes like wet
long,
socks.
didn't
Wet,
read.
sweaty socks.
I need to try to get home.
Porter is a dark
I'm not even gonna
style
finish it.
of beer developed in London from well-hopped beers made from brown malt.
You know, it's fine. It
I don't like it.
It has.
I dig it.
It kind of reminds me of like a smoked sausage.
Heh.
I don't know. I need a minute.
Wet, sweaty, dirty socks.
So a 1
In
for
liquid
you,
form.
or
She gave it a
2.
2.
all right.
I'm not gonna go that low.
I'm not gonna finish it.
I'm not.
Wow.
That's the first one I'm not gonna finish. It's just not
doing so
me.
many favors on this interview here.
It's
I have
just
to
not
pee
me.
really bad.
Yeah, me too.
Let's finish this up. I need to give this a rating, and I'm really not sure what to give it because it's anywhere for me between like a 2 and a 7. I don't know.
That is a wide
What?
range.
I can't decide. It's simultaneously not very good and also really good at the same time. And
No.
I can't.
No.
Well, considering Ashley gave it a 2 and I gave it a 7.
Yeah, right.
You gave it a 7?
I did.
Yeah.
Matt.
I like it quite a bit.
You like dark beers,
I
though.
do.
I don't.
I do.
Yeah.
God, I don't know.
Just go middle of the road between 2 and 7. What does that
I
leave
don't
you
know, like a 5.
5?
Yeah, but it's not. I don't think that's fair. I can't.
with? 4.
You're just naming numbers. I don't know. This is the weirdest beer I've ever drank in my life.
Okay.
It's simultaneously like I could drink this all day, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go dump it actually, unless you
don't.
want it,
We'll
Matt.
take it. We'll take it.
Okay, Matt'll
We'll
drink
take
it.
I mean, I'll drink
Patrick
some
will
of it.
drink it. Someone will
It's-
drink it.
It's weird. It's like this is a beer that's not offensive to drink, but I wouldn't choose it.
Okay.
You know, like
Sure.
So
No,
where
I
does that
get- I
leave
get
me?
that.
Like
I
I
get
could
that.
drink this literally all night,
A solid middle of the road.
but I would never.
Call it
ever,
a
I
five.
feel like they're
I would
dark.
never in a million years choose this drink. Like literally,
See-
Then
like,
give it a 4.
but that doesn't seem fair.
Then 5.
But that doesn't seem fair either.
Then 4.5.
Hey, you're just naming numbers still. Look, right? Like, so every beer we've drank, there's been something really good, something really bad.
Sure.
Okay, then describe.
This one is a beer that literally, like, I could, if somebody just kept handing me this, I would keep drinking it. It's fine. I could drink this for days. It's
No.
fine.
No.
But if I was at a bar and every beer that we've drank to this point was on the list, this would be towards the bottom of my list.
Okay.
But there's
so,
other beers that,
Granted.
like, I wouldn't choose.
Holy shit! Just pick a number.
Okay. What
Do you
was
see where I'm going with this?
what was beer number 2?
in this round?
Yes.
Bootleggers. That was
Bootleggers. And
amazing.
what was round 3?
Asahi.
Asahi. And on that undecisive note, it's Bootleggers and Asahi, and it's time to
Indecisive.
end.
No, I might still give us a 10. You don't know.
Indecisive, not undecisive. Proper grammar.
Undecisive.
Indecisive.
Hold the phone.
No,
you
no,
ass
It's
fuck.
time. It's time.
No, okay, I'm gonna give it.
Rip
I'm
the
gonna give it a
Band-Aid
5.
off.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
All right.
Oh, we have to run down the list. So I gave it a 5. So that makes it a 7 plus 7. So this got a 14. Is the Karl Strauss Red? I'm giving that an asterisk next to it because I still can't decide. 14 for that. The Moosehead got an 8 plus 3 is 11.
15, 21, and 11.
Yo, just
That's
wait.
15, bro.
Asahi.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at
8
Asahi.
plus 3 is
I was looking
15,
at Asahi.
huh?
I was looking at Asahi.
Stop.
Moosehead got an 11. Asahi got a 15. Bootleggers
21.
got a 21. That's the highest rating so far. Golden Road got an
11.
8 plus 3 is 11.
So
Yeah.
Bootleggers and
Okay,
Asahi.
so bootleggers, bootleggers and
Okay,
Asahi.
we got to go through it so everybody knows.
Oh,
That's what I tried to do before I ended
Other
the
than
episode.
it's on the side of the screen right here. The whole time. I've been counting it up. It's been here the whole time.
All right, kids.
this has been fun. I don't like dark beers.
All right, so next week we got the final rounds of this. So we've got the final round is Bootleggers and Asahi coming through from this round. We've got that paired up with Stella and Sunset Wheat from last week, Budweiser and Sam Adams from a couple weeks ago, and then the wild card mystery beer, which again,
secrets.
if you have watched Growler Garage previous seasons, you'll know what that is. That is a winner of a previous taste test. I'm giving that away right now.
I know what it is.
So that one is going to be totally mystery, blindfolded, because it is going to be something that when you look at it, you're going to be like, no. And we'll see how that ends up. That's going to be really interesting to see how that, if that thing wins, oh my God.
We might need to
No.
reevaluate our life choices. at
Right.
that
I
point.
genuinely think
It's going to finish last. It has to.
no.
Oh, dude, no, it's gonna finish last.
I say
for
Out of
sure.
second.
out of that
I
out of
say
that
second or
company,
third to
yeah,
last.
it's finishing.
It
last.
better finish last. It might. You know what's funny is it might be confused with the Stella.
Maybe.
It might. So maybe the Budweiser. We'll see. So we got that coming up next week. Tune in. growlergarage.net. If you're listening to this on audio only, that's how you can find it on the YouTube. There are some funny stuff on YouTube that you may be missing out on if you're only listening to this on audio. We're filming this inside Red 6 Race Gear, red6racegear.com for all your auto
Hello.
racing and clothing needs. So Ashley's got on right now the off the grid windbreaker. Looks great on her. It'll probably look almost as good as on you. She's got the No Step on Snick shirt, which again, it'll probably look almost as good on whoever you are listening to this at home. Don't expect to look as good as Ashley because she's tops. And I got the off the grid
beach.
white shirt on, which I'm covering up with a jacket because you can see my nipples. So if you're gonna do that, at least rub them.
Flick them. Flick it. Flick it.
And and of course we got the Red 6 Race Gear hats. We got them in the red, but we've also got the dark gray trucker hats. What, have you not been recording this whole time?
Yeah, I forgot to hit start.
Are you serious?
Okay. And
We got a low
we got all
battery
kinds of cool
warning.
stuff. Tank tops. Summer's coming up. Summer's here, really. So we got tank tops for girls and guys. Here's the deal. You send me a picture of yourself with a beer wearing the tank top at the river or the beach or anywhere summery.
Gosh, I say any red 6 with a beer.
I think I want it to be the tank top.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Tank top.
And you send me a picture of you wearing that summer river, your local fishing hole.
Show us how you're kicking off summer.
Yeah.
Do you have guys tank tops?
Yeah,
Sweet.
I do. So just tag us in that at Red 6 Race Gear or at Growler Garage OC works as well. You'll find us on there on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Find us on there. So if you tag us in some of that cool stuff, we will kind of shout out the good people here. And also, I will send you a.
We will personally shout out to my Instagram, his Instagram, Red 6 Instagram, Growler Garage.
And
Maybe.
I will send.
I will.
If anybody has a really good one, I'm not going to guarantee a winner because if they all suck, I'm not going to give anybody away. But if you give a good one, if you get your girlfriend to wear a Red 6 Race Gear tank top that's got some beer poured on it, whatever. Hey,
That's excessive, but sure.
views, man. I mean, are you offended?
Do it for the
I'm not
views.
offended.
Then we're good here.
Just send us what you got, and we'll
If
judge.
somebody has one I really like, I'll send you a gift card to Red 6 Race Gear. You can use for off the grid stuff. You can wear it for Red 6 Race Gear stuff. If you want race gear, you can use it on that. If you want us to come hang out, I will trade that out for an hour of my time. So
Yeah, if you're in SoCal, come hang out with us.
yeah, I mean, we'll probably. I think
He'll
we're,
hang out with y'all. I'll hang out with you.
we're
Someone
gonna do
will.
a Red 6 or a Growler Garage from probably from Parker this year. I think, right? We're gonna
Sure.
film it on pontoon boat.
Maybe. Hard maybe.
Ooh.
Hard
You want to
maybe.
go?
Yeah.
Okay. We've got a boat maybe we can use. I don't know. I'll have to find out.
Hard maybe.
Shit, rent a Duffy.
All right, let's rent a fucking
right.
Duffy.
And on that, I think it's
Check us out. I'm gonna go pee and eat some Chinese food. We'll see you guys next week.
Yes! Chinese food.
Yas, fam. Oh, we got Gigi coming.
GG! Bye.